Hey everybody, this is Jamie Shaw, and welcome to the Jamie Shaw Marketing Show. And I am here with my very good friend and business partner, Terry Miller.
Hi. Welcome,
So,
welcome.
business partner, Terry Miller. Hold on, let me
Hi.
mute that. Okay, so here it is, Thursday night. We're, what, 2 days out from the presidential election. What are your thoughts on the presidential election? I mean, I was voting for Donald Trump, and I could cover why I was voting for him here in a minute before we get into our training tonight. So, if you don't mind me asking, who'd you vote for?
Yes, I voted for Hillary.
Did you? Well,
Yeah, I'm just you know, I don't know. I guess I'm still pretty darn young and not into politics as much. So, but now that I have learned more than I knew Tuesday, I probably would have voted for Donald. But yeah, I was on the fence, really.
yeah, a lot of people were, and all the
Mhm.
stuff I see they're protesting out there in Seattle where you are. They're protesting up in Chicago. It's stupid. You know,
Yeah, we had a shooting up here.
she lost. She won the popular vote, but she lost the electoral college. And that's how a president's elected in the electoral college. And
Hmm.
I think it's just stupid to go out and protest. Um, a lot of Hillary supporters think it's the end of the world because Trump got elected. If you go and look at Obama's 100-day plan, the only thing that people are scared of, is about him deporting immigrants. He says in his 100-day plan that he wants to deport illegal criminals. That means people that are causing crimes, and a lot of it is gang members because, there's big gang members. It's Mexican 13 or something like that. They've pretty much taken over a lot of the state of Rhode Island, and they're thugs, they're Mexican mafia, and they're part of the cartel, and they're taking over. And that's what when he said bad hombre in the third debate, that's what he was talking about, was people like that. And he wants, the illegal immigrants that are here, he wants you to find a way to citizenship. And I have some friends that are Hispanic, and they voted for Hillary too because they were afraid of that, because he's got family that's here illegal and stuff like that. And he came here, by green card, and got his, the long process of citizenship and everything. And now he's, a U.S. citizen, and his sister's the same way. And two of our employees at work, they're married to, my friend Mike at work, he's married to Gabby, and then Stephanie, our administrative assistant, she's married to Tony, which Tony used to work there where I work, but he went to work for the state of Illinois. And Tony's from Mexico, and then Gabby's from Mexico, and they're brother and sister. And they did the correct path, come in, with a green card, and worked and got their citizenship the way you're supposed to. You know, and I kind of want to say, I'm not against the illegals. I kind of am against them taking our jobs. If they want to be here in the United States, I think they should come and be here legally. And we'll welcome, most people I know welcome with open arms. I've worked with a bunch of them, a bunch of the Latino and Hispanic community at the company I work for now, a company I used to work for called Cargill. You know, they were around me all the time, and I've gotten to be good friends with a lot of them. And they're no different than you and I. So there's no racism on my part, and I don't really think Donald Trump's trying to be racist. I can't talk. Racist on their part either. Hi, Katie. Hi, Dave. How you guys doing? I see him in the chat. And I really don't think he's trying to be racist. And as far as the refugees, he's trying to stop the influx of refugees. We have people all over the United States right now that can't get a job. You bring in 500,000 refugees, no American's going to get a job, because the refugees are going to take over our jobs and stuff like that. And, a lot of the refugees aren't screened. So they come into this country and they may be part of ISIS, and that endangers us, and that's what he's trying to stop. And I mean, I voted for him because he's going to protect the Second Amendment. He's going to put Supreme Court judges on the Supreme Court that's going to protect our rights. He's going to try to bring jobs back to the U.S. I mean, we've been decimated by NAFTA, and NAFTA's killing us, bad trade deals and stuff. That's why, you go to Detroit, and most of Detroit's been decimated. They used to be big in manufacturing, and, the city of Detroit had to file bankruptcy a few years ago because it's so bad there. And, are you there, Terry? You look like you're frozen. But, another reason I voted for him is because, of NAFTA. He's going to get rid of TTP or TPP or whatever the hell it is. It's another bad deal. And, everything I've been watching on the news and stuff, the White House is bringing him in with open arms and making the transition easy, like you're supposed to. It's supposed to be professional. And I've looked at his 100-day plan, and none of it really seems outlandish or anything. I know people are freaking out because of the immigration stuff and building a wall and stuff. Whether a wall ever gets built or not is beyond me. Who knows? I've been to Mexico before, and it's I haven't been down deep into Mexico. I've been to Tijuana, but it's a rough country, and people don't understand the living conditions and stuff down there. And a lot of people, that's why they come to this country, because they want a better way of life. But, I think the best way to come to this country is the legal way. And he's going to limit visas and stuff like that, So there's a lot of good things in his 100-day plan that makes sense, and he found something in the American people that the Democrats didn't find, and that's what got him elected. He called to our attention, he's going to bring our jobs back. He's going to protect our Second Amendments. He's going to put judges in there. They're going to, protect our rights and stuff. He's going to get rid of Obamacare. That's a big thing. My parents are both retired, and my dad's actually disabled, and their Obamacare premiums last year started at $30 a month. Okay. Here it is, the end of the year, their payments have skyrocketed to like $930 a month or $960 a month, something like that. Hi, Tim Cole, how are you? I see you in the chat. So $930 to $960, that's astronomical. So they had to cancel because they couldn't afford it. I think Dad brings $1,500 a month on a disability, and Mom gets another $600 or $800 in retirements. So they're barely making $2,000 a month. On disability and stuff, and Dad got pushed out of the workforce early, and so he had to cash out his retirement and to survive and stuff. So they're living on disability and retirement. So it's a big thing. Obamacare doesn't work. You don't get to keep your doctor. You don't, all the things that were promised, low premium stuff like that, they don't translate very well. And I seen something somewhere where he pushed out his 7-step plan for healthcare insurance, and it seemed there was some big stuff in there, and I read through it today, and there's some pretty good stuff. I can't remember a lot of it. I know the first one was to repeal Obamacare, and then they were gonna then the second one was to allow us to buy insurance, across state lines, because insurance here in Illinois, the same insurance you may be able to buy in Texas and be a heck of a lot cheaper, and as Americans, we should be able to do that. So, that's my opinion. That's the reason why I voted for him, so, I mean, if you disagree with that, you're entitled to your opinion, and I have no problem with that. So, each one of us is, entitled to our opinion, but, even if Hillary won, I wouldn't be out protesting and starting a bunch of crap, It's just ridiculous to go out and protest this, I have no problem.
I froze up there for a few minutes. Did you cover, I heard that he is thinking about building a wall between us and Mexico and us and Canada.
He's never talked about Canada. He's talked about Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Our Canadian border is pretty tight, but you know, and we get along with Canada really well. And most of the illegals come out of Mexico, which, you know, I'm not being racist against Mexicans or Hispanic or anything, but you know, most of the illegals come out of Mexico, and that's what I was talking about. I have some friends that are Hispanic, and they came here, you know, via green card and got their citizenship here and everything. And you know, I've been to Mexico, and I know the living conditions in there. They're pretty harsh, and I can't blame them for wanting to leave and come to America and live a better life. But you know, I know it's bad, and they want out, and especially now because the drug cartels are taking over down there. And in my opinion, I think he wants them to come into our country the legal way with a green card and work towards citizenship. And I don't think they're building the walls only just to keep them out. I think it's to try to slow the influx of drugs from the cartels and keep the cartels out, because the cartels are really bad. And I mean, I'm all for keeping the cartels out because that's where a lot of the drugs and stuff come from. That's where a lot of the legal weapons and stuff come from that our criminals get, you know. And another thing he's getting rid of is Common Core, which I'm all for Common Core because it's stupid. You know, when my youngest daughter was in school, me and the math teacher got into it because she told me I wasn't educated enough to understand Common Core, and I kind of lashed out at her and said, "Lady, I don't mean to be rude, but I use math every day. I work for an engineering company. I do surveying math every day. I do lot survey math. I do boundary survey math. I do engineering math every day. So don't tell me I don't have the education to understand Common Core. It's just stupid, plain and simple." So, you know, and we had a big discussion about that today at work. You know, in Common Core, 1 + 1 does not equal 2. You know, and the math I was raised in, 1 + 1 = 2. But in Common Core, you got to go through 9 steps to get the answer of 2, which is totally retarded in my book. So, but that's my opinion. So tonight we were going to teach on Facebook jail, you know, and I was going to cover fan pages. So Terry and I are probably going to piggyback off each other because I know some stuff about Facebook jail, and she knows some stuff about Facebook jail. So we're going to talk about, you know, things you should be doing in your business and stuff to keep you out of Facebook jail. I mean, I taught everybody in the workshop, which we have a workshop on Saturday night that we all attend. People in the comments and everything attend it. Some of the people in the comments, you know, Terry attends it. I attend it every Saturday. I teach in it. And I taught how to do posting in Facebook groups. And I know Joby got put in Facebook jail. And I don't know if Andre did or not, but from what I see, my notifications, they're constantly posting in Facebook groups. And by doing that, you will get thrown in Facebook jail. You have, you know, that's why I trained on, you want to post in 3 to 5 groups, or I mean, 10 to, I started out, it was 3 to 5 groups, or 5 to 10 groups, you know, something like that. I'm posting in 20 groups a day, which I haven't done it today, but yesterday I posted in groups. But consistently, I've been posting in groups, you know, every day, 3 to 5 times. They're 3 to 5 times a day. So let me repeat that: post in groups 3 to 5 times a day. I've been posting in about 20 to 25 groups a day. You start out with 5 groups, then move up to 10 groups, then move up to 15 groups, then 20. I know Dave was posting in on like 100 groups a day, but you know, I like to stay in that 20 to 25 threshold because it's a manual process, and you don't want to stand out to Facebook like you're spamming everybody. So I keep it at 20, you know, and I do it 4 to 5 times a day. Sometimes I only get to do it 3 to 4 times a day, but I try to keep that consistent, you know, 3 to 4 times a day, and you know, between 20 and 25 groups a day. And then you need to space them postings out every 2 to 3 hours. So, you know, do 20 posts at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then wait till 11 o'clock in the morning and post 20 more times, and then wait till 3 o'clock in the afternoon and post 20 more times, and then wait till about 6 o'clock in the afternoon and post 20 more times. And see, those are Facebook's peak hours, 8 a.m. till around 5, 6 p.m., and then post, maybe another time later at night. And then I seem to have a lot of traction in the evening when I post to the groups around 8 o'clock at night. It seems like overnight, all the people that are overseas are seeing all your ads and stuff like that. So they're clicking on and getting your leads and stuff. And I've got a few leads from overseas by doing that too. So you want to spread your postings out, and that way it don't look like you're spamming, and like today, I didn't do any today. So I took today off from posting groups. So every once in a while you want to take a day, maybe 2 days off, and don't post any groups, then go back to it, 3 or 4 or 5 days in a row, then take a day or two off. You're consistently doing it, but you're not looking like a spammer because you're taking a break here and there, and you're spacing out your post every 2 to 3 hours. So that's why they're getting thrown in Facebook jail, because they're continually posting all the time, and you can't do that. I mean, if I was Facebook, I'd say, hey, this person's spamming, and.
Hey, Jamie, can I ask you there?
Yeah, sure.
When you're doing that, now you're saying 20 at a time, but that's not in the same group. That's 20 different groups, right?
Correct. And
okay, I just wanted to clarify that.
It's 20 different groups a day. I mean, for each post, it's 20 different groups. So not only do you have to be continually adding groups, I add 5 to 10 new groups a day. So you want to be growing your group network. I don't remember how many groups you can have. I think it's like 3,000 or something like that. But once you got 3,000 groups, you got plenty to post in all day, and I've got a bunch of groups. And I've noticed my followers have gone up. I had like 20 followers here about a month ago, and I just checked it today, and I got like 103 followers. So, the old saying, they are watching you, though, they are watching you. And, I've had 3 or 4 friend requests this week, and some of them are stupid, and I just look at their profile. They got 2 pictures and 1 post, and it's nope, delete.
Yeah, I had about 17 yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, where'd they come from? And half of them were, that. But I've also been in groups. Sometimes I'll comment on someone, just try and interact with a few different people. If I find, maybe I might have something to offer them, or they look like they could, we could get along. So
Right.
I've been interacting a little bit within the groups as well, just very little, but.
Oh yeah, that helps too. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of on. I've showed this in the training, and that's kind of along Katie Stalker status. You go, that's called active prospecting in the groups. You go into groups and you find somebody that's struggling, and comment and like on what they posted and stuff. And sometimes they'll interact with you, sometimes they won't. And when they start interacting with you, you want to take it out of the group and take it private. Dave made a couple good comments. You got to build up slowly. Newer accounts on Facebook should take it easy when posting. And 6,000 groups is the max. So 6,000 groups is a lot to be able to post into, and I don't use an auto poster, so I'm not going to sit there and post in 6,000 groups every day, So that's why I keep it at 20, 25. But, you get up to the max of 6,000 groups, then, I'm posting 20, so 20 times 4, that's 600 posts a day. Well, shit, I can't even do math, can I? I work in the engineering field, can't even do math.
Is that 20 times 4 or 6?
That's 80. 80
there you go.
I'm putting 80 ads out a day. And, so 80 ads is getting a lot of traffic to me, so I mean, the more you do it, the more traffic you're going to get. It just depends on how fast you want to go. I mean, I wouldn't recommend auto posters. Learn how to do it manually. Then as you get going, you can do auto posters. You ever been thrown in Facebook jail Terry?
No, I have not, fortunately. I did this a light training on it not too long, well, a couple months ago, so I kind of have in the back of my mind what not to do in there. So and then after following, I had heard about Jovi. I was like, oh, so I was glad that to hear the exact amount
Well, go ahead and
per
share.
day.
Go ahead and share with us, and then if you need help, I'll jump in and help you.
Oh, all right. Well, first of all, you want to keep it professional, of course, and you don't want to put any false, like, oh, this is Scooby-Doo or anything like that. You want to keep it clean, keep your pictures clean, and attractive to your audience. What what else do we say? If you are hitting other people's pages or groups, and you're putting, of course, this is a no-brainer, prerogative things in there, then you're definitely going to get reported and shut down. So you want to just be real and, let them know who you are, what you are doing or might have to offer. And let me see, what else do you know? I got to think. What did you see in that?
Well, you want to make your post valuable. You want to, not be copying and pasting from post to post. I mean, I know the Facebook group posting, used to you couldn't copy and paste in group posting, but that's the training I went through that showed you how to copy it. You're copying and pasting the same thing in different groups. So I don't think they're as strict on copy and pasting now, but friend requests is a big thing. You don't want to send out a bunch of friend requests. I'll land you in Facebook jail, or copying and pasting them. People don't like it if you just send them a message with a blind link in it, and so if you just send somebody a random message and you're not friends with them and it's got a link in it, they could click that as spam.
Thanks. That one reminded me, Jamie, as if you get a lot of friend requests and you're not answering them, that will red flag Facebook as well. So you want to respond to your requests as soon as you can, not let it build up in there, inside your Facebook category there. So if you have some that you don't want to be friends with, what you want to do is decline them. You don't just want to ignore it. You do need to do, accept or decline. And from what I'm understanding is they're not going to get a message that you declined them. So you don't have to worry about, oh, now they're going to find out that I didn't. I thought that they did get a message, but I was mistaken on that one. So yeah, you just don't want your friend request to build up. Go ahead.
Yeah, the training I just went through said, if you just delete the request, then it flags Facebook and tells them that they're spamming you, basically, because they're not your friend and they're sending you messages. So you might want to send them a message and find out who they are or something like that, why they're sending you a request. They send me a message. Yeah, you can make a lot of friend requests, celebrities, or celebrities. When you send a lot of people friend requests that you don't know, makes Facebook think that you're spamming them, you know, and sending your link out, you know, all over the place, on people's pages and or their profiles and stuff too, you know. That'll flag up Facebook. And another thing is going to somebody's post, and you know, Chris Pires does this, and that might be why he gets thrown in jail. He'll go like every post. You know, if I got a post and got a bunch of comments in, he'll go like every comment in there. You know, and that's sending messages to Facebook that you're doing things they don't like. You know, and Facebook has a terms of service and stuff, and you know, I would advise everybody to go read it. And so those are kind of things to put you in Facebook jail and kind of keep you out of it. I'm going to cover some fan page stuff, and
I think that would be great too, because I have a couple of questions on that as well. So go for it.
So I'm going to share my screen. Let me find my button. All right, so where am I at? Okay, so here's my fan page. I was trying to fix one of my videos, but when you post to your fan page a lot, you know, you should be building your business from your fan page. That's what Michelle Pesoscalito recommended in the Facebook video. And I've been going through some of her Facebook training, and I got to go through the whole section on building your fan page. But I've used my fan page quite a bit, you know, and I've got quite a few followers. And you can see, if you go to insights on your fan page, you can look at what you post all the time and see what kind of targets you're reaching. See, I posted something today, and I got 9 reach. I posted a Twitter ad that I use in the groups, you know, and you see I got 36 reach on it. You know, and reach is just, it's not people clicking on your links or anything. It's people, they see your ad. It's posted in the news feed and they see it. If you go and look at all my posts, you can see, you know, you can see all the insights of your fan page when your fans are online. Tells you that, you know, the prime time when they're online. So my fans are online between 8:45 to about 8:15, about 8 o'clock. So you see, and that tells you the days of the week, you know, when they're on. And that's just a 1 week period. So, and you can go down and look at, you know, this one, it's where I posted the video to my fan page, and then I shared it out to the groups, and look at the engagement I got, you know, the reach I got. I got 840 reach just from, that was using the Twitter, or the strategy of posting a video to a group and then sharing it with other groups. Well, I decided to post it to my fan page and then share it from my fan page with the groups. And then I got, the blue there is post clicks. So I got 44 clicks off of it, and the reaction, comments, and shares, you know. So I could go in and boost this post, and you know, do a $5 ad, which I can show you how to boost a post real quick. You know, and you can choose through targeting people who like your page, or people who like your pages and their friends. Oh, that was actually the marketers for Trump, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, that, I clicked on the wrong one. So I want to do the Twitter one, automate my Twitter. So there's my ad. And see, I was messing with my videos, trying to get my video to rotate. When it auto plays, it's in the right direction, but the preview's like that, and it doesn't have any other previews. So I couldn't fix it. So it looks kind of goofy. So I'm gonna have to redo a video and upload it and redo it. So you can set up a button for people to do, you know, which I have a learn more button, which should take me to the MLSP. No, it takes everybody to my blog, but you can go into, say, MLSP and go to, I'm in the product campaigns, go to your MLSP campaigns. If you're in MLSP, if you're not, you can put your other link in there and go to, say, Fire Your Boss video. and copy that link. And go back and put that link in here. That way when they click learn more, you know, they're going to your mastery funnel. So actually, you don't want to do that, because I'll tell you what we should do. Let's go cancel. That ad was, let's go back to my pages here. That ad had a bit.ly link in it because it was a post I was sharing on Facebook. And then I'll show you how to boost this. There's the Twitter thing that I posted. That's right there. See it when it auto plays, you know, and I got closed caption on it turned on for Ronnie, so she, you know, she watches my videos. She can see my words instead of trying to figure out what I'm saying all the time. But we want to take the bit.ly link that's in here that I already got in this post, and now we want to go boost this post. So want to put that URL in here. I wish I could change that picture. That's driving me nuts. I'm sideways. So we want to choose an audience. So we want to boost it for, say, $5 for 450 to 1,200 people for, say, one day, you know. And then you want your add your pixels into it, you know, and then you just I've already got this all set up, you know. I've got that in there, so I can boost this post for a day. And see, I want to change my targeting a little bit. Let's create a new audience instead. So we want Canada, United States, Australia. That's all fine. That's fine. So let's go. Well, I don't want bride attraction marketing, so let's go browse a little bit and see what we can find. I don't know why it's not. Living the law of attraction. I don't know why it's not. So let's put in marketing. It's not giving me anything I want. So let's go business. Maybe entrepreneurship. And maybe marketing. There's marketing right there. So, and you can put in, hit the suggestions. I'd like to put attraction marketing in there, but it's not giving me, and I don't know what kind of audience I got right there. So it's not telling me what kind of audience I have. So I'm going to cancel that. And I'm going to keep the audience I got, because I've got between 450 and 1,200 people. That's a good target. And I'm using my pixels and everything. Looks like I got a bunch of them in here. So, but anyway, that's how you boost a post. And I got my learn more button in there, so you know they can go through it and run this, and I should be able to hit that boost. There you go. I'm targeting men and women 35 to 55, 4 locations, have one interest, you know. So actually I probably ought to edit that, edit promotion, it's in review right now, so hopefully it'll get kind of look at these. That one's targeting Network Marketing Pro, Ray Higdon, Eric Voorhees. Let's see, what's that one targeting? Too small, so, and that one's too small, so let's go. So it's in review, you know, so I should get a notification from Facebook, you know, as soon as they review it, whether it's going to be approved or not. See, I haven't got anything yet. So that's how you boost a post real quick, you know, and that's I've gotten a message from Facebook saying that that ad is, or that post is doing good and everything. And we can go back to the page to see if you can know right away if it got boosted or if it got boosted or not, because it'll tell you right away. Sometimes I get a message from, sometimes I don't, because I've done a few. And you can do boosting a post a little bit different than creating an ad, you know. You see, I got 840 people I've reached already. I've had 111 views, which I got running, because if it wasn't running, it wasn't being boosted right there, I wouldn't have that $5 left in it. So my ad got approved, it is running. So that's how you boost a post, you know. And keep your budget small if you're gonna boost a post, and you know, $5 for a day, you know, that's no big deal. Plus it'll help you get likes, you know, and stuff to your fan page. So other things you can do to your fan page is like go into your settings, and you can do your post attribution, which I showed this the other night, you know, and I can post as Jamie Shaw, or I can post as Jamie Shaw, you know. It's because my fan pages work with Jamie Shaw, and then my personal page is Jamie Shaw. So I could change my personal page back so that it says James J. Shaw instead, but I just leave it how it is. This is where you mess with your notifications and stuff. I got messages turned on. You can do custom messages in here somewhere. I don't remember where. But you can set, you know, you can see all the people who've liked your pages. See, Pastor Jackie's in there. I thought I'd seen Pastor Jackie in the comments. If she's in there, hi, Pastor Jackie. You know, you see all the people that's in there, you know, and I'll go look, I'll go hover on them. If I don't have them followed, you know, I'll go follow them back. See, that one, he's following me, but I'm not following him, so I'll hit the follow button. And I'll make sure I'm following everybody that's following my fan page. It looks like I got a few in there that I'm not following, so I haven't done this in a while. So, you know, if they're following your fan page, or they've liked your fan page, go back and follow them, and then you can go into preferred page audience, and you can edit your paid audience. So like let's see if this will give me attraction marketing. I covered this a little bit the other night. Let's add wrong column. Okay, I already got United Kingdom in there, South Africa, Canada, Australia. I don't know, Mexico. Kind of want to stick to English-speaking countries, you know. So I think New Zealand may be the only other one you might want to put in there. And then you add your interest in there. Like I wanted to put attraction marketing in there. I'll see if this one will get to me. Attraction. It's still not giving it to me. say I don't want to get my reach too far up there anyway, because I've got 264,000 there and 13,000 there. So my reach is, you know, a good target audience. So say I like hunting. See if put that in there. See, hunting's got 148 million people in there. So deer hunting, you know, 5 million people in there. Bow hunting, 3 million. Duck hunting, 2 million. Treasure hunting. I mean, so if you're gonna target hunting, you know, you could do that. Or if you want to target, say, well, I like Harley Davidson motorcycles. So, you know, that's a good one. Harley Davidson's, 162,000. Fat Boy, Sportster. You know, that's a good target right there because they're all low targets and stuff like that. So, let's do a little farther. Oh, I got a Heritage Softail, so I just wondered if that was in there. So, you know, you could do an ad or target your page for, you know, and if you're going to target your page like that, you kind of want to post stuff relevant to that page. So if you make a post, you know, a page about deer hunting, then you want most of your posts to be surrounded by deer hunting. You know, mine's about home business and online business, so that's why I got mine targeted. So if I wanted to say muscle cars, or here Monte Carlo SS, that's a small targeted audience right there, 17,160 people. You know, I have a 1986 Monte Carlo SS, so you know that would be a good target audience to you know, market to and stuff. And then you can do you can bring in apps to your fan page. Like I've got Pinterest app by Woobox added to my page. I've got Instagram brought in, so you can do partner apps and services too. You can add an app, you know, and here's all kinds of stuff you can add in there. I mean, you don't want to overcomplicate your fan page, you know, but there's stuff you can add in there, and you can add your Instagram feed to it. I thought mine was already added. Maybe I got to add it to my other one. And then you can do featured content. You can add featured page owners and stuff like that. But another thing I was looking at editing in my videos. I don't remember where I was. Publishing tools. That's what I wanted to cover. Publishing tools, you can set up, you know, these are all my published posts, and you can see what kind of interaction I'm getting, clicks and actions. You know, I got 32 clicks to that ad. That's why I boosted that post. You know, so by boosting it, you know, I'll get some more people out there around it. You know, for $5, you know, if I get a couple leads out of it, then cool. You know, and it never hurts to boost your post every once in a while. And like I said, you know, do it small. Do a $5 for 2 days or $5 for a day. You know, what's $5? You know, you can't even go to McDonald's anymore and buy a Happy Meal or a double cheeseburger meal for $5 anymore. So, which you can see, I don't boost a lot of my posts and stuff, but I have. But you can schedule your posts. So all you gotta do is hit the create button and go in, you know, and you can schedule. So if you know you're gonna be gone for a day and you want to put some stuff up there, you know, like your Facebook or your MLSP ads or everything you want it to post to your fan page, you can schedule that post. And it's drafts, and then you can have the post set to expiring or whatever like that. You know, you can run it like an ad. And you have your video library where you can go in and I'll show you something neat here in a minute that I just figured out a while ago. You can see all the videos I got uploaded in there and see the kind of interaction I've got with it, how many views, you know. That one right there, you know, Power of Events, it had 566 views. I never boosted the post or anything, you know, so that's a big video, you know, and that was about an Empower Network event, so that's why I kind of just left it alone. And you know, Twitter when I did it, it's had 110 views so far. So, you know, I just boosted it, so it's going to have some more stuff. And this is where you can do your Facebook Live. If you got your software set up to do your Facebook Live, you just hit that, and there is. I wanted to look at my videos. I don't remember if it was in here or not. Yeah. So I can do a new post and cross post the video into, you know, another one of my pages or whatever. It tells you, you know, when the post was created, how much read, how many views, how many 10-second views, how many unique visitors, how many engagement, and it tells you all the same information up here. There was something else. There was a way to. There was something else I wanted to show you. Maybe it's back to pages, videos. So say I want to go in the video library. Well, that's where I just was. Where was it? There's a way to download videos without having to go through the big rigmarole of doing you know, copying in a link and everything, like you showed a couple weeks ago how to do it, or how to get your or what do you want to do, promote the watch button, promote your website. That's, you know, to run an ad or whatever. What was that? Video manager. Sorry guys, I'm kind of lost myself. No, there it is. Video library. I was just in this a while ago before I started the Hangout so I could show you guys, and now I can't find it. So videos you can cross post. I don't have any in there, so let's go back to the video library. Maybe it was edit video. Yeah, I think it was. So go edit video, and it was here. Hit the cog. You can download HD or SD right there, or you can embed it. So you could do that with your videos instead of having to go through and find the link and download it. So you can download it right then and there, and you can go through and edit it, edit the captions on it, upload captions, or you can do auto-generate of your captions of your videos. So if you want to make them captions, and then you can cross-post them. You know, I got this. I got a sign up button for call to action, and I got to go into my bridge video. So, but my bridge video is all MLSP, and this was Power of Events, and it was about Empower Network. So I'm kind of talking about Empower Network and send them to MLSP. So that makes a lot of sense. Probably ought to delete that one and get rid of it. Another thing, another thing I found in here was forms. You can make lead ad forms. So you can create a form in here for a lead, which I haven't really messed with it yet, but you can give it a name. You can edit the ID fields, and probably do all kinds of things in this form library, which I haven't played with it yet, so I'm not going to do it, mess with it. So when I learn how to use the forms and stuff like that, I'll teach you guys how to use them. Evidently there's a forms library too, which is mine's empty because I haven't created any yet. So leads will be available. Oh, that's because of my ad. And then canvases, I'm not sure what that is. You can go through it too here. It probably helps you do oh, you can do a full media screen, storytelling, single screen, you know. So just getting in here, I mean, Canvas Builder is something I might check out myself, you know, and find out what it is all about. So I just clicked on it to take me to that page so I can find out more about it. Okay, now how do I get out of it? Yes. Okay, so there's canvases. So you can go through and build canvases probably for your fan page, and it tells its own story and everything. So that's a cool feature that I just discovered while teaching you guys. So other things you can do, like I've got, Katie did an interview with me. I pinned it to the top of the page because I thought it was a really cool video. I probably ought to boost it and get some more reach out to it. People, when they send me a message, I try to respond right away, and it boosts up your ranking. Oh, see, I like one of my own pages, so. And then your notifications are when people contact you and stuff. See, I shared a post on my own post, and I got 5 comments, and 5 shares. I look at the comments. I'll go into comment and what they comment and everything. Beverly Brown commented on your photo. I have no idea who that is, so I need to go find out. So I just got my notification for my ad. Your ad is approved. So there, I just showed you how to get an ad approved right there live. And it's just a boost post. It's not as intense as an ad, but it's still, and you can, but it's, still a way to get more eyes on your content and stuff. See, my page has got like 95 likes. Got 0 this week. I haven't been pushing on it real hard this week. I've got 55 posts reach this week. You can go look at that page feed and see who posts. You want to work on posting to your fan page often, every day. I'm bad about not doing it every day, but I've been getting in the habit of putting content on it every day, because you want to work on your edge rank, and the higher your edge rank is, the higher up you get in the Facebook feed. And one thing I did is I went in and made custom images for my Facebook fan page, my blog, and my YouTube channel, my Twitter. So if you go to my channels, I haven't done Twitter yet, but because I'm going to revise these again, I'm going to take my Facebook logo out here. I'm going to put my James J. Shaw up here. But I took this picture. I own this picture. I own the rights to it. I probably ought to put a watermark on it. So it's because I took it driving into work one day, and it's completely mine. And I've been using a program called PageMondo, which I'm trying to figure out how to use it. You can go in and edit your buttons up here at the top. So there's a lot of stuff in here that you can do. You can create a new page. You can view it as a visitor. So let's view it as a visitor. See what happens. So that's what it looks like if somebody comes to my page. So I'm trying to put good stuff out there, share good stuff on it. I'm not trying to put a lot of ads and stuff on there. Like Ronnie's video, that was awesome. I think that was her 3rd video. I shared it on my page. I try to share a little bit of inspirational stuff. Terry's video, that was pretty powerful. I put it on there, and then our marketing for Donald Trump, I put it on there. Put relevant stuff out there and good content out there. I'm going to start doing, long posts like I think it was Paul Hutchins or Mike Hobbs said to do, or maybe it was Justin Brewer in jail when he trained us how to do long post stuff. I'm going to try to start doing, long posts that coincide with my blog and start adding it to our fan page and stuff like that. So let's switch back to my view. So those are kind of a few things that you can do. I showed you how to promote a page.
Hey, Jamie, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If you post on your fan page, does it automatically put it on your normal page?
No, it does not. You have to share it.
Okay.
But I have Twitter connected to my fan pages, and it's supposed to automatically post to Twitter when you post something to your fan page. Now, whether it has or not, I don't know. I can go to Twitter and look real quick. See, when I start messing with Twitter, see, I need to get my header image up there done. Let's see, but no, it's not. Yeah, it is. See, I posted this on my fan page tonight. And there it is, right there on my Twitter feed. I posted it on my fan page, and then I shared it to my personal page, and it automatically posted to Twitter, and also the YouTube live stream, which we're on right now, posted automatically to Twitter also. When I started doing all this, I've got it set up in YouTube, I think through TP or TTF or one of the other ones, social media. I'll have to find out which one I got it set up in, but it may be crap, I can't think of the name of it right now, but I'll figure out which one it's on and I'll post it. But I have it set up to automatically, every time I put a new YouTube video up, it automatically posts it to Twitter. So every time I do our show, it goes automatically to my Twitter page. And when I started doing this, I had 1 like and I had like 500 followers, and in about 6 months, I've jumped up to 1,700 followers, or that's me following, 1,600 followers, and I got 38 likes, so that's huge. And you can see my insights. I got 1,282 impressions. And you can go look at my top tweets.
And that's in your fan page, you connected it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how to connect it. I don't remember how. But Harley quit. But let me see. I don't remember how I did it. Chris Pyre showed me how to do it, and I don't remember how I did it. I thought it was an apps, not in partnered apps, but it was an apps, and you connected the app. I have my Instagram connected too, but for some reason my Instagram ain't showing up.
Well, maybe we can work on that one next week.
Yeah. It might be on my. There's a way to do it. I just don't remember how to do it, and I hadn't planned on showing that tonight, so I'm kind of out of my element because I haven't trained myself on how to do it. I did it, and then maybe it's their apps. See, I've got, just to my personal page, I've got 22 Social, All About Me, Biz Sugar, BuzzFeed, Chatwig, Dig, Buffer, Bitly, all attached to my thing, and you can do that by going in. This may be where I put it at. Now, I don't want to disable that, but right there. Just go into your personal page and go into app settings, or go into your settings and go to apps, type in Twitter, and see it's all there. It's all set up already. That's where I put it at. So it's pulling from both of my pages and putting it on Facebook, on Twitter. So.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you.
So say if I want to add see, WordPress, I can go in and set up my WordPress blog and set it up in here, and it'll post. Looks like I've already got it set up and everything. So I mean, you could do that too. So there's a lot of apps that you can connect. Buffer I have connected, so I can load up Buffer where it posts to Twitter and stuff. And that may be where I have it set up. I got Canva added too. You see, I got Buffer, edit my settings. And see, that may be where it's posting to my Twitter. I got it set up in Buffer. so it automatically posts to my Twitter. So there's a lot of things you can do with Facebook, and I'm going through a lot of Facebook training right now, so I can teach. I can be teaching on this because I'm diving into Michelle Pesoscolito and Jesse Jameson's training on Facebook and teaching more on this. So it's something that I'm going to be able to teach more. Back to the webinar. As I grow and learn more out of it, I've been through the Facebook ad training. That's why I know how to boost a post and get it approved right away. I could probably set up an ad right away and get it approved right away. That's why I have so many audiences and stuff like that. And when I set up a new ad, I go through the same steps. I'll set up a custom audience for each new ad, and it's just testing what works and what doesn't work. If I get an ad that runs good, I may just boost it up even more and spend a little bit more money on it and get some more likes and leads and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in Facebook and with your fan page. You want to build up a following on your fan page, post engaging content. 10% of your post should be links to your business, to MSP. 90% should be value, a funny picture, lifestyle, stuff like that. Inspirational quote, upload an inspirational video, anything, you do 90% value and 10% business. And as your fan page grows and your edge rank grows, you'll show in the feeds more and you'll start getting more interaction. I already knew how to boost a post like that, but in the Facebook jail training in the back office MLSP, Michelle Pesoscolito goes through boosting a post, and she said, you want to boost a post like that, $5, and it'll start getting more leads. She got 458 leads in one day just from boosting a post, so what could you do with 458 leads? I'm not saying you're going to get 458 leads, or I'm going to get 458 leads by boosting a post for $5, but who knows? It was about Twitter. Somebody may, 458 people may be looking for Twitter training. You never know what the market's going to do, and with our elections going the way they did, and I'm not knocking Hillary, but I think coming from a business person standpoint, I think Trump is a business person, and I think he's going to help small businesses because he started out as an entrepreneur, built up his first company. I went and got some of his books, The Art of the Deal, real estate. Art of the Deal is a big one, and he's got some other newer ones out there. And I went and, got them, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read them. And then I also went out. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go out and buy Tony Robbins' Money Master of the Game, and I'm gonna start reading it too. So, because you need to keep continually investing in yourself. If you figure out how to invest in the market and stuff like that, and produce another source of income, and if you produce enough investments and you can stay home and work on your business full time, and your investments cover your income and your bills and stuff like that, why not at least check into it? So, well, it's a little bit past 8 o'clock. We went over tonight, which I generally don't do very often, but I just wanted to try to teach you guys some of the setup of Facebook, which I'm going to go through her Facebook fan page setup and get it even better so I can provide, a better training. I mean, this was it was okay training, but, I know I'm capable of a lot better, and I know a lot more. I wasn't sure what I wanted to totally train on tonight, so I kind of stuck with what I knew. But I know there's more you can do with Facebook fan pages. And my other one, I have several, that I've done, and let me show you one real quick that I've done. And this one's crazy. I mean, it's got all kinds of engagement and stuff on it. But it's a specialized page too. How is it? Bavarian Mountain Hounds. friend of mine has a Bavarian Mountain Hound. You know, his brother does, and they every time they had a litter of pups and wanted to sell them, and they've had like two more litters since this litter. You know, and they sell these pups for $1,000 a piece because the only place to get a Bavarian Mountain Hound is from Bavaria. You have to have it imported in. And you can look at the insights on this page. Look at that. 538 likes, 8 this week. 3 posts reached this week, you know. So let's go look at their insights on this page. And I manage this page. That's all I do. I don't do anything on it. I don't post anything on it. This is all I made the Mark, his wife, admin on it too, and they do all the posts. They upload all the pictures and stuff like that. You can see they're down a little bit, but you can go back and look at some of their posts, you know, and see what they're. Oh, it's not really showing everything. It only shows a week period. But here, page views. Their page views, you know, they're up pretty high, you know. And look, they're getting traffic from Facebook, Google UK, Yahoo, Bing. You know, that they're getting traffic from every one of them. And then actions on page that you see, there's 2 messages in there and 1 notification. So they're getting messages and stuff in there too. It shouldn't really show one. Oh, the data's unavailable. I don't know why it's not showing. Maybe it's because they're not as active. But here, let's go back a couple months. Go back to the first of the year. I might have to go and look at that page because it's recording Pacific time zone for some reason. You see, you know, this page has got a lot of interactions. See, there's 12. There's a lot of let's go to people. See if maybe that shows. I don't know if this will load up, but this thing gets a lot of interaction because of them pups. People wanting to buy pups. I mean, there's people that come from all over the United States to buy these pups. And it's not loading. And I don't even think they have any videos loaded up. It's not loading up, so I can't really show you. And it's because I'm screen sharing, or Facebook's getting stupid or something. I've been playing on it too much today, I guess. But you got any questions, Terry?
No, I don't. I am excited to get inside mine and start hooking it up to the other apps. That's for sure.
You can start tweaking it. I mean, don't go do too much at once. You know, do a little bit at a time. If you don't want Facebook to think you're setting up to be a spammer or anything, so take your time and set it up. But that's all we got for this week. You know, next week I'm leaning either towards Facebook or I'm going through Google Analytical training and Google Tag Manager training also. So I don't know what I want to teach on yet. So I haven't been all the way through the Google Analytics yet. I haven't started the Google Tag Manager, but that's something I'm probably going to work on tomorrow. Or to teach, you know, get more into the Facebook. So I don't know. I guess I'll decide. And, you know, I got to figure out what I'm going to teach on Saturday, too, because I got to teach 10 minutes Saturday. So so I got to come up with something I got to teach on Saturday. And,
I will get it.
Yeah. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with me every week. You know, and I'm probably going to start setting this up earlier in the week instead of waiting until the last minute and then boosting the post for it and get some more engagement, get some more people here. We've got a good audience, but, you know, I want to get some more people here and get the message out to more. So I'm going to encourage you to start working on training so you can train for 10 or 15 minutes every week, and I will do the same. And we'll just keep providing value to the community. Come Monday night, come to the 24-hour marketing mastermind show and hang out with Dave and Katie and Pops and me. And on Wednesday night, you can go to Wisdom Wednesday, and I'll put all these links in the chat. Come to Wisdom Wednesday, hang out with Pat, Dave Sisler, Pat Patterson, Dave Sisler, Dave Ranica, K-Stage, and Tandy Davis. And then Thursday night back here at pennypinchermarketing.com and the Jamie Shaw Marketing Show. I need to change that to the Jamie Shaw and Terry Miller Marketing Show. And then Friday at 12:30 in the afternoon is Pastor Jackie show, and I think her link is pastorjackie.com for her Google Hangout. And then Sonia has one Tuesday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sonia Harris, and I don't know what her link is, but I will post some links in the chat for you. And we'll see you all next Thursday night. So have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.